Hello, and welcome back to MusicalConman plays Disco Elysium with...
Pizu. Hello. Welcome back.
Yeah. Previously, we punched a racist. And some other things happened, I guess. But that was the exciting one.
We screamed at a little girl
We did do that.
about how romance is horrible. We tried to bum a cigarette off of another racist.
And failed.
And failed. And then he was nice to us even though we were to him, and he Middle Eastern, Asian forward.
Yeah. Alright.
So I guess we just move in here.
Yeah, this is the door we got access to, one of them. This is a radio. It buzz. This is a clock. Oh, we can pay money to punch in? Or payphone? Should we try it or just come back once we have an idea what's up?
Says tokens unavailable due to strike.
Yeah, use change. And we have 10 cents.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, it's the only option we have. It's got a low chance, but...
Hey, we beat up that, like, really bulky guy.
Let our muscle memory dial a random number. It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air. Useful patterns?
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
Alright, I guess I'll try this again later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing. Nothing tricky about that. You just do, fail, repeat until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice. But we'll have to level up that skill to open the check again.
Alright, I guess let's just loot the place and...
Someone left the coffee machine on. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. And what's this? We got a thought. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Ooh, there's interfaceable objects. Let's get in there. Magnesium. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Office shades. Okay, wait.
Office shade?
Like, shades for wearing in the office. Oh, we have gloves. Oh, that would have given us a bonus to the check we just failed. They don't look good. So if we wear these, perfect for scribbling down paperwork. So we would be better at visual calculus and worse at drama. But we do really like drama. What do you think?
How often do we come across dramatic circumstances?
Probably about the same frequency. We can carry them. Do you want to wear them or not?
I want to wear them.
Alright, for the looks.
Then there's a, the cabinet can be open, and there's something on some money.
A postcard can be sold. Cabinet. No, I don't want to talk to you. Nothing. A Dewey typewriter. And every worker is a member of the board.
Let's take the typewriter, like 400 blows.
I wish we could. On second glance, someone has...
Have you seen that movie?
I have not. But someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what's in, he thinks. Open it?
Yeah.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Do some browsing. We have office glasses on.
True! Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilmara. Looks like we did not get our encyclopedia skill to tell us about those things. And the same material is being handed over to companies inside River Shoal. Quran, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? Oh, that's me, sorry. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Well, I'm a cop who'll do whatever it takes.
All right,
things done.
Let's force ourselves to go through it.
Yeah.
Success. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Yeah, we just passed the check. I mean, why not just ignore the note?
Okay.
Let's look at the note.
Okay, I was about to. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo! Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep off his floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled. Do we want to tell the lieutenant about it?
Yeah, let's tell the lieutenant. Get some witty remark from him. Look, Kim, a to-do list. A to-do note with a list for Aaron. Yeah. Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands. Everart.
We got XP. Everart Clare, probably. The head of the Debordeux Union. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs, booze, blood?
Take another look. Okay.
So this is my new speedrun tech for Disco Elysium. If you repeat this 67 times, you actually skip straight to the end credits. Nah. Okay, we have ended the drawer. We got... item? Oh, the postcard. Oh my god, there's...
I think we just got a note from this.
It sells for $4.50. That's more money than we currently have. And also, everything has a description. It's got like a paragraph written for a random postcard we found. How do you make this? Oh, are those stairs?
Looks like it.
No,
That's
not
what
you.
you clicked on earlier.
Here we go. Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts.
Ah.
So like the thought we've internalized about long way home, I guess we would have to spend points to get rid of it, but it's giving us bonuses while we have it. Okay, we're up here.
Okay, let's look in that.
Collecting rainwater. Oh wait, I have to go all the way over there? I just wanted to look at this thing. Well, let's do our...
Yes.
No, not you. Oh my god, go away. Okay, if we stand here... All around you, great machines in quiescence. White pine trees printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, I don't know what it's doing for the story, SP. But I guess while we're here, let's interact with everything we can.
I mean, what I've heard about the story is you can pretty much do whatever you want. And it'll find its way around you. Oh, we have to go up there to check that. Oh, we can do that. Oh, they're telling Measurehead what a cool guy he is.
Hmm?
Oh, they're talking to Measurehead. You see faded industrial letting.
He's still there?
We didn't kill him. Ooh, pick apple bowls. Wait. Fire extinguisher. Or no, Nosafed. And money. Did we miss anything else around here?
Probably up and to the left.
You want to go check it?
Yeah.
Maximum speed. Engage. No, no, no. Oh yeah, we do have to go down the stairs.
Maximum stuttering. Engage.
Maximum stutter. Okay.
Stutter.
Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and Potent Pilsner. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts.
Oh.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of Potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, the lieutenant looks at you, then the bottles. Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the heart.
Yes, the lieutenant marks dryly. This looks pretty advanced, all right. For now, let's just move on. Oh, that's cool.
So we've been here before.
But there's a door. Oh, there's windows. I can talk to the windows? Ah, Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads Rene Arnoux.
Oh, we going.
Alright.
We go in. Yep.
Ayo Kim.
I'm gonna take a quick look inside.
If you must, the lieutenant looks around. But please hurry. We're pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Why would we take it? Like, who does that? He's like, yep, this is good for evidence. And just steals people's personal beliefs. I mean, we're going to, but interfaceable.
I'm waiting till you give the order.
Take the picture.
Image gained. Photo of a happy couple. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. Man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform, and the girl is smiling playfully at the camera. Why did you take that? The lieutenant asks, glancing at the photo.
Yes. I'm a cop. It's instinctual. Collect evidence.
Fine, he nods. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here. Why did you take that?
I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect things for evidence.
Okay, we can't... Yeah, there's no path defined for us to go. So do you want to go further through this or back into town?
Let's go check up the place that we were deep in here.
Okay. I don't think there's any wrong answers. Oh! But it would be wrong to miss this thingy.
It's a control panel.
With several knobs. 2 buttons marked Allumer and Éteindre are faded with use. Seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Encyclopedia success. On and off.
Allumer.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay.
Oh, are we creating a path? That played for a while. It's still playing. This is a long cutscene. I mean, I guess it would take a while, but wow, they wanted you to really think about that. And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane placed the container down. Ooh, we got a challenging success. This crane was built with a purpose which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
But what's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special. I can't see how that was worth the ruckus. He looks at the crate. Except for seeing the crane in action, which, I admit, was satisfying.
He's probably mocking us for having no... I guess let's press the other button and see if it. I mean, I guess it just turns it off. Okay, cool.
What happens if we press on again?
I wouldn't do that. I want this box there. I don't want to move it too much.
Note to self, hold tab. Oh, now we can investigate. Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Kim, I think there's something about this container.
You do, because I don't.
Why not? What?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others. He doesn't even look at it. We're not here to interact with containers. We're here to talk to the Union, right?
Knock on the door.
No reply.
Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. Esprit de corps success. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Open the door.
Oh, sorry, wrong button. But I don't think we can open it.
Open the door.
It's not even interactable anymore, is it? Oh, it is. Open the door. Open the door.
Okay, thanks. I just need to see.
Okay. We could go down here.
No, isn't there something up to the
Oh, this is where we were. Sorry. I'm terrible. Okay.
Left?
I don't think there is a left. That's just like empty space. Oh. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Ooh.
Hey, it's money or beer? Look to the right.
Oh, thank you. Take it. The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Stuff. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood.
What is this? Little box.
What's up with this? Can we not get in there? Is this the final boss?
I think it's underneath the gaze of our very nice office shades.
Perhaps so. Money. Money. We gotta find some booze. Oh, there's a person. Container, container, container. Banner sags under the weight of rain on snow, white waves on red. Oh wait, we can talk to him.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi. From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisant, on Mundi?
Container, container, used to be Walpines. Container, container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work he doesn't notice you.
Hi.
Everett, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there, how can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason.
I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes, he replies excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
Oh, wait. What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to the Min every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. Chuckle, chuckle. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. He shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Mr. Reynoldine's boar dogs every time the lunch is done. Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dog fighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it into whirling and rags.
Hold up. Who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna take a look into it.
Oh, sure, Mr. Sure. You do that, yes, sir.
What is in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. Told you.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes, everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Belloc, but everyone calls me Leo. The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everart's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town. And Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everart is away. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Who is this Miss Beaufort? The lieutenant looks up. A real pretty lady with a skin like those Dune Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Oh no, Connor.
Huh?
He is comparing a woman he works for to a candy bar he likes to suck on.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you're talking about?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl, grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her, but she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has. Watching you meet.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this place would totally fall apart. Shine, the boss.
Cut out a bit there, but I got the gist. You see disdain in the lieutenant's dark eyes when they meet yours for a moment. He does not approve you ridiculing this little man. Oh, mister, I do a lot more than that. I really do most everything around here. Mr. Everett said many times I'm irreplaceable. He's still smiling, but his voice trembles ever so slightly. He really takes great pride in being in Miss Everart's good graces.
I'm looking for the leader of the dock workers union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martindale what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Hold on. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find this.
Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is, in his office, of course. He points to the 2 joint containers on your right.
And what are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just here making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. He waves at the containers towering behind him.
What's going on here? And I look at the mountains of containers rising above.
Ooh, this cannot be retried. Let's see how it goes. Hey! The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors. Or sorry, the containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery. Okay, and conceptualization. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change covers?
No, not really. Shrug, shrug. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Well, this looks like a massive redecorating op.
Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debardeur Union logo on them.
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, Mr. No trouble at all.
And you're UB, right?
Oh, yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then, too old to lose my accent then. People say us Zombies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir, those are just nasty rumors. Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Where is everyone? The harbor's empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates keeping the scabs from coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now. So, no one is working? Not everyone is down now, of course, he chuckles. Oh, sorry. Chuckle. Mr. Everett is in his office, where he always is, and Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. Pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble, and Everett sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. He stopped, but seems eager to tell you more.
What kind of trouble does Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred something up in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off. Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
Really? But did he kill someone?
No, I don't think they killed anyone. The little guy shies away from you. Let's better talk about something else. Titus and his boys do good work. I don't want to get them in trouble over a little drinking.
Alright. Okay. I'll let you off easy. I'm all.
Bye-bye now. He returns to his work. Okay.
So, suspects. Unclear suspects.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a murder. Should we check that body at some point?
I mean, that's probably like the first goal that we should do, is investigate the crime scene.
Do cops do that? Is that involved?
We're not really a cop.
The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets, leading up. This office rules. Swordfish. Attacks
walk in, don't say anything, and look at all this guy's things as if they're supposed to be.
It's a clock. Okay, well, without further ado.
A fishing rod as a tree.
It
You guys
is.
sit in the chair? Can you sit in the chair? No?
Oh, too late. Oh my god, look at those eyes. That's a face. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Are you in charge of the dock workers?
No voice?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois.
There we go.
Mr. Kitsuragi, it's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his giant desk.
Everard Clare, head of the Debargeurs Union here in Martinez.
Relaxes.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny composure. He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead,
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about this. What's with this Du Bois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Du Bois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I too have convictions, one of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
You're no
Okay,
Titan.
Take a seat.
Ah, we failed our volition check. You're no Titan of volition, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent, Mr.
Yeah,
Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
We have failed our pain threshold check and taken damage. Amazing. The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. Pains me
I
to
like
say.
this guy.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
He
He's
points-
offering me a bribe?
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Wait, you know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
I'm not taking a bribe.
I mean, we can take it and
No,
not... He hasn't asked us to do anything.
It's a bribe, man.
I respect your morals.
I guess we take it and we take it and do nothing. I don't know. I just so it's still.
Or we can tell him to shove it up his ass.
That's what I was thinking. Like I'd rather be broke than have to take bribes, you know.
Alright.
You can take that comically large check and shove it right up your ass.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his
Now,
chair.
I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Lost gun.
His slug like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours?
This doesn't worry me at all. Who cares if I've lost my gun and the love of my life?
Fuck love. This is your gun. This is serious. You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. Have some right now.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious.
Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Don't panic.
Let's see what our odds are. Ah, Very good. The gun was a surprise. Oh, we have -1 because the gun was the surprise, and -2 because the chair is killing us. So we have to get double 6s.
Yeah. I got good rolls. That's a bad noise.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this Mr. Dubois he keeps repeating? What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor.
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow? In a kind of throwing motion? Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him? He's Mr. Dubois.
Nah, I'm as good as it gets. Mr. Dubois. Oh, wait, no. I want to do a second. Oh, yeah, man, I'm fucking great. I keep sliding.
I like all of these. Well, number 3 is boring. I also like I'm melting, but we're sliding today.
Don't be that I can see your condition is terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Reaction speed. Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. We've succeeded at reaction speed.
What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the cover. Great.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch, he says with the fondest of smiles. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you. Smooth-talking? Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it. Oh, we're gonna go talk to that container.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking into your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. He reconsiders. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
Let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. His face turns serious. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. He winks at you. It's just a matter of time and effort. The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
I will not be blackmailed with this gun business.
Harry, I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Secret task complete. Track down your gun. We got experience. So we have successfully tracked down the gun, I guess.
Yeah, we figured out that he has the gun. This is how I took it. Like,
yeah.
He has the gun, and we have to work to get it back.
If we want it
doing
back.
it. Yeah, I'm not taking bribes. I'm not getting. You know, I'm a lone wolf.
Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves. Get a hold of yourself, Harry. I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well. The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light. Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
You call me Mr. Double. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
And that's really my name?
My God, it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? He shrugs with an amazed expression. What are the odds of that? I think the odds of that, he looks at you, are very low.
It's true. My memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is, he taps on the folder in front of him, I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out?
Don't trust him. For all you know, Du Bois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. He paused to look down at a brown folder on his desk. And you were probably right. I can. Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents? The lieutenant inspects Everard. Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? His eyes never leaves yours. Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now. Oh no, we're wearing glasses that give us a penalty to drama.
Have another look at the folder.
Mr. Everett's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
I've got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. He peeks into the folder, as if it's hard to turn away from the mysteries inside. Oh, wow, this is really something. I'm sure it's not that bad, the lieutenant whispers. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that. So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is in the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. You're a Jamrock boy, Harry. Along with
you, Harry. You're a Jamrock boy.
You're a Jamrock, Harry. A long way from home. That's okay.
Now let's get this straight. What is my phone?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois. You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange. You don't feel like any of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
That's not my name. My name is Raphael Costa.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Cousteau, or whatever you choose to be. The lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids? Or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or girl very happy or proud one day. Harry.
And what kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop. You're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
No, I'm definitely not a star.
We're not doing the superstar cop thing this time around?
Oh, no, sorry, yeah. No, we're doing superstar. That's what I like about you, Edward. You get me.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages, your name in giant neon letters, Harry Dubois. The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois hanging from the Gvalsoon crane can be seen all the way to Jamrock. Somewhere in Mivrova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow on the horizon and says to herself,
Oh my god, I shouldn't have left him.
Now, where did you get this scroll?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry. I find that very suspicious. May I have a look? I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuraki. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Alright, let's talk about other matters for...
Of course, Harry. Of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me?
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I understand. I am a terrifying death machine.
Don't worry, Harry. He leans in closer. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his race thing, but the Union did not get where we are today by frowning on eccentricity. Anyway, I assure you I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
And let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course, that's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help like I'm helping you with your lost gun. Secret task complete. Interview the Union boss. Level up! I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
No, since there's... No, say nothing.
Hold on, we leveled up.
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean? Let's level up, right?
Yeah. Okay, so what are we feeling? Looks like we have
Okay, so we
intellect,
choose a skill to
like,
put points into.
physique, motorics.
Yeah.
Do we choose out of the left, or do we choose out of the 6?
It looks like we could level up either. What do you want to try to do? We could get good at what we're already good at. We could get good at something we're terrible at.
And you can't scroll down at all? I thought there were more skills. No?
Not enough for you, Paul?
Nope. No.
We could be a puncher. We could be a knowledgeable one. We could be a partier. We could be full of hunches and gut feelings.
I'll leave it to you, actually.
Okay. Oh no, this is terrifying.
For anything.
We're surprisingly good at composure. What are our thoughts giving us a bonus to? We have Long Way Home, which is 50% researched. I don't have a reason to stop that. I like Volition, actually. Where is Volition?
What was that?
Here it is. Oh my gosh, our Volition is... Oh, our Volition is low because our morale is low. But Volition is the one... it's like determination. We could also just get really good at hunches or really empathetic. Oh my gosh, how do I choose? Suggestion is not unfun. What's up?
I kind of like Psych. I like the Psych tree, honestly.
Yeah. Physique has good ones as well, but it's just not as exciting.
I mean, talking to, like, objects could be fun. Which one was that?
Yeah, is that Shivers?
No. Electrochemistry? No.
No.
Drug one.
Info. Yes, at high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate.
Alright.
Let's go all in.
I'm kind of down to just go all in. And granted, viewers of MusicalConman's channel are by no means to remind you.
Sorry, I just wanted to see. Okay, so we can put points in stuff. Okay, so we can't put points in Psyche itself. That would be wild.
What's the plus there for?
That's a good question.
Oh, you know what? There's the, like, empty bubbles and the filled bubbles. So maybe if we, like, lost a bubble somehow, we could fill it back up, or if we gained a new empty bubble somehow. Okay, we're leveling up Inland Empire.
Yeah.
Okay. You sensed a butt.
No, I'm saying nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open. Yes, that sounds good, the lieutenant says with a slow nod. Let's do that. But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. Suddenly he slaps himself on the forehead. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is this true? Are we door-opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. He looks to the union boss. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen. Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing, absolutely nothing shady about it.
I bet you don't even know anything about
Harry, my dear friend, he sinks deeper into the chair. I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
And why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a busy, very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have an extraordinary physique like you do. Ow. Like, in what orientation? Like, ow.
I just hear you snapping your hand.
No, I'm slamming my fists together, trying to figure out how he's doing it, and it hurts to try. Ow. Ow!
Yeah.
Ah! I can't figure out. It's probably like this.
He's probably like, he looks like a walrus of man. He probably
I think it's like one on top of the other. Yeah, the game did literally describe him as a walrus of a man.
Yeah.
You look like you could run around all day. You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you. I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
And whose door is it?
Oh, no one. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud, blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Rubbity-rub-rub-rub McRubson. That knows. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I can't accept this thing.
Of course, Harry. I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Ever worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was bad timing for you? No, you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. A winkety-wink. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake, too. Yes, we both understand what you meant. This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Everett, I'm going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
Wait. He leans, reaches. Typo! I'm better than the people who made this game because I found a typo. Whoop, whoop! Air horns. He leans, reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
So, we got a map. So, conceptualization we can try again. Mirror, dock worker. Oh, punch clock is the thing we can try again. Oh, we haven't acquired a copy of the city map. That's why this is blank. It's like the mirror thing. Okay. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset? A stage light? Flash photography? Nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my hard.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bye. Badass, on-the-edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Action.
Thought gained. Some kind of superstar.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world, it's on.
We have a new thought. Some kind of superstar. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar in the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion, I suppose, with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume de Lemillon or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. If we research it, we get a penalty to our logic.
And do we get anything else?
That's all we know about for now.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, so we can internalize two things at once. So we're internalizing this, and it's in progress. And we're internalizing this. And we can unlock more thought cabinet slots, maybe with skill points, I guess. Okay, so we have 3 to start, but we could have up to 12. Okay. Our logic is -1. Cool. Well, that might be a good place to call the video for today, unless you want to keep going for a while.
Yeah, I mean, guess, we could do, I don't know, a recap, sort of, maybe a game plan of what we think we should do.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to put us through loading screens again. Maybe? Oh, no, we don't have to do this talk in his office. We'll talk out in town. Sorry, go ahead. Recap time.
We got really excited about, I guess, harassed an old man. I mean, a lot of the times I was, or a little man.
You're cutting out a little bit there. Container, container, container.
We talked to a walrus.
Yep, that's what we did.
We understand that this game is super class-based, which I enjoy.
Yeah, it's...
A lot of social commentary.
Yeah. Oh, class in the sense of socioeconomic class. I was thinking in terms of like our skill point distribution, but also that. Yeah, it's very good. Well, oh my gosh, it looks so cool when you pause it.
Ooh.
Oh, look, if I mash it like this, his head just zips back and forth. It's very good. Why does he look the other way? Oh, he follows the mouse. Oh, I can do this. That's so good. His neck don't look like it's doing good here.
I'm trying to do that with my head with my eye.
Yeah, can you move your neck back and forth rapidly without affecting your shoulders in any way?
No, I sort of raise my shoulders.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Musical and Pizu 4 EVs. Call it a pretty good one. I legitimately have no idea whether we've been playing for a half hour or 2 hours. Time just goes away when I'm in this game. But let's go ahead and call it a video, and we'll find out when I save the file how big a file it was.
I mean, it's still light outside, so that tells me something. But we did start the afternoon. So.
Alright, well, this is MusicalConman and Pizu signing off. Bye.
Bye.